Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the Final Fantasy XII Randomizer. Last time we did finish the last batch of big story related content, which was the Still Shrine of Miriam, the Esper Matthias and the Judge Bergen. And now we have once again a lot of side content to do, because we finished the basically next biggest thing in the story. A lot of stuff is available to us now. Our next story destination would be Arcades, and the way to Arcades is pretty long and tiresome, so yeah, before I do that, there's a lot of other stuff I want to do. The first goal right now would be to get back to Rabanastre. And one problem, of course, I don't have teleport stones, so I need to go by foot. And because I don't want to go by foot, I'm gonna rent a Chocobo. I think those Chocobo are, yeah, 600. 600 is kind of expensive, but better than nothing, right? But yeah, right now I need to go all the way back to Rabanastre, which is also something I've never done before with a Chocobo. Usually I use, you know what? Not the airship, the stone, the teleport stone, the crystal. And yeah, that's the first thing I need to do. Otherwise, yeah, a lot of side content available by now, by this point. And we get new hunts, we can also do some espers. I think currently we could theoretically try and get 4 different Esper. Adramelech, Zeromos, Cuchulain, and Zaera in Barheim. I'm not sure about how I want to handle those Esper, but I will see. The first thing that I want to do today is actually it depends on what the weather in Giza is right now. If it is raining, I do what I would prefer to do. If it is dry, then I need to kill some time with hunts. And I probably also really want to go into the canalization. Back to Gramzade, so yeah. There's a lot of improvising I need to do right now. As I said, much stuff is available now. And depending on how it all depends. I need to see how Giza is right now, and then I am able to make better judgment on what it is that I want to do to accomplish today. We are not progressing the story in this session, I think. I need other stuff that I need to do first, obviously. Also, I used up all my sprints. No. It is also kind of strange that I'm running around with this Chocobo here. I thought the Chocobo would refuse to go in here. But maybe that's just my old school Final Fantasy instincts kicking in. Like, normally a Chocobo would not want to go in here. Also, come to think of it, does the Midgar snake also spawn while I'm on the Chocobo, I wonder? Actually, I don't want to find out right now. Like, if it spawns while I'm on the Chocobo, then I could like scan the area much faster without the enemies. Also, I could speed up a little bit more. Okay, I already made it back to Osmond. We don't want to go to Jahara. Rabanastre is our goal. Also, it was a snowstorm. There was a snowstorm in Osmond. Yeah, this guy, by the way, is also interesting. He roams around the plane depending on the current time or so. This guy is also a very unique enemy in that regard. I was gonna say what was that, but it was a zoo. It was a zoo. That zoo belongs in a zoo. Okay, Chocobo is gonna expire any moment. Goodbye. I think I've never seen the timer run out. Another one of those very uncommon things to notice. It's raining. Okay, that's good. Raining is good. Because now, now what I want to do is I want to get money. I need money because I want to buy all the monographs. And I hope with the monographs, I will be able to obtain better loot. Yeah, why does it have to be raining in Giza for that? Because I think the best spot for money, or the best spot I could think about, was the location where we fought the Guild Snapper. Yeah, that area had a lot of treasures that gave me weapons, and I want to sell those weapons to get money. I cannot think of a better way to obtain money right now, so that's exactly what I am gonna do. The bad thing is, I think the monographs are also very expensive, so I also need a lot of money on top of that. I will definitely cut that, and then once I have enough money, I will continue where I left off. But I'm gonna take you with me until we reach the area, just so you know what I mean again. But we saw that last session, I think. Not last... Was it last? Yeah, last session, I think. Last session was quite big. Now with the session before that one. Never mind. Last session I started in Jahara, and before that I did the Guild Snapper Hunt. But yeah, the area over here that you can only reach through the tree stumps. Is that from Berserk? No. You can see I'm still getting Bazaar and Matu, and even in Paramina and so on, I did only get stuff which was not very good to sell, so I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna farm the treasures here. Are there any turtles here? Yes. Okay, I also get Gil like this, but that's not what I'm after. But yeah, we got the main gauge here. We got a katana here. We got a gold armor here. Also, let me quickly Bash, you can take care of that, please. But yeah, we did get a lot of equipment here, and I think I was able to sell that for good money. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Come on, guys, take off the turtles. I want to cut here. Oh, come on, guys. Thank you. Oh, come on, no one can walk. Electrum is something, yeah, I can sell that, but I don't think for too much. Of course, the worst thing I can get right now is actual money from chests, but, yeah. Okay, nice. I think the turtles will not respawn once I'm getting rid of them, or at least they will not respawn that often. Nice. Gil is my party member. Bash is doing good work with the KO weapon again. 1 Gil, wow. Thank you. I also wonder if I could get better drops if I equipped the diamond armlet. But I think generally you get meteorites from that. Flame tongue is also a good one. But yeah, I will try to farm the treasure chests here. I'm gonna take you with me for one more round, and then I'm gonna cut. Just so you can comprehend the procedure I'm gonna execute here. More gil. And once I have enough stuff, I will cut back. And once I think I have enough stuff, I think the monographs are also a lot more expensive in this randomizer, because the randomizer considers them like good items, so they do cost more gil. High ether. Oh, I may also be able to get some high ethers here, which is also nice. But yeah, I think that's where I leave you, and not where I leave you, where you leave me, basically. And we see each other once I've completed my little farming session here, and I hopefully will get enough money that way. So, quick cut, and I'll see you. Okay, I am back, and I finished my little tour here. I should have enough stuff now. I hope that will be enough to make me a small fortune. Let me quickly show you what I got here in inventory. So wait a second, let's start with the weapons. So I did get around 20 of all major weapons and pieces of armor I could find here. Here, golden armor, survival vest is actually new, by the way. Traveler's vestment and weapon-wise, flame tongue, Magoroku, and main gauge. I hope I can sell those for good money. I think that should be possible. I hope so. Other than that, I also got a good supply of high ethers. I'm approaching the 99, 73 currently. I also got a good supply of remedies, and I also got some phoenix downs, which is also nice because that also cuts down on costs and stuff. And furthermore, I also got some shock mounts. Might use them occasionally, and also some Aquara mounts. Then again, instead of using them, I could also sell those. I wonder for how much they sell. But yeah, right now we can move on and go actually back to Rabanastre. Weather is actually nice currently, so let's hope we don't get too wet. Okay, and who did I have? Let's go with Balthier and Bash, come on. Okay, yeah, Bash leads. And with that, off to Rabanastre. I actually did not pay attention to my timer. Oh, wait a second, one more thing. I did not pay attention to my timer, but 21, okay. I also, look in the lower left corner, I also got a good amount of gil from just the chests themselves. I think when I started it, I was around 10k or so, but now I have 56k. Which is very nice, also a good amount of money just from the pure chests. All of this took me around 1 hour, so wasn't too much of a grind, but still I think I need it. Wasn't too much of it, I need it, and yeah, it wasn't too extreme. That's good. But also still worth of cutting, I think. I don't want to dedicate an entire episode to just getting stuff there. And there's also only so much I can commentate on that. And I showed you the procedure, so everything should be clear how I got money here. And that's important. So yeah, with that, let's go back to Rabanastre. And then I need to unlock all the monographs, which is also something I will cut. Because getting monographs is also something I don't need to show you. Because all of that involves talking to various establishments in towns multiple times. I will show you once we are there. Oh, it's stormy. Oh, that was a big one, right? Big hyena. Where's Pinel? Pinel is standing on the sidelines. Makes sense, she has a gun after all. And the hyenas are annoying, they don't give LP. Yeah. That's too bad, but okay. Finally back home. Thank you. Okay, yeah, next step, get all those monographs actually unlocked. Let me go to the, yeah, Bazaar first. Let's go to the Bazaar first and let's check out the Bazaar merchant, the clan provisioner. Do we have anything new here? This is absolutely awful. This is actually okay. Let's get one. No, okay, wasting all the money already. I don't need ethers. I've got better stuff. Nice. Let's get this, let's get this. I have decoy now, that's nice. I keep Virus Scar, it's very expensive. Actually, let's do some stuff before I move on to the monographs. Also he or she, yeah. I think it's a good idea. I think at some point, yeah, she will join a clan, that's good. Okay. I need to speak to her again. I think that was the right choice in that instance. This time I did not have to pick the "you suck" answer. Oh, she does not want to talk again? Okay, because she said she is in the clan now, maybe she is actually there now. I already explained it, but depending on what answers you give to her, she ends up in various locations here in Rabanastre. And if everything is executed correctly, she should be here. I think she should actually be fighting here, but she is not there right now. Maybe later. Maybe I'm even missing a talk to her, but who knows. Let's talk to Mont Blanc while we are here. We get some items here as well. Beer moth steaks, always funny, and hunting crossbows. I'm a ward of justice. I get 2 clan rank rewards here. Oh, we got ice cloud arrows and grand bowls. That's nice. We defeated Elderworm, yeah. We got File of Serum, and we got 4 Sighten Grads, yay. That's actually very strong. I think everyone should be able to equip it right now because Seitengrad does not require you to unlock it via license. So nice. We've got the usual strongest weapon in the entire game, just like that. 4 times. KGG. Of course, I will not use the Seitengrad right now. Furthermore, we got 2 Death's Heads and Steel Polanes, which are the ones we could buy, but absolutely suck. Orichalcum and Sanguine Shield. Ooh. Oh, and Sanguine Shield could be very good because it has multiple like negative statuses usually, but still good. Still good because those could be good now in this randomizer. Also new hunts, like I promised. We got Arthros, who is actually Altros, as you can see from this nice picture here. Just a different translation of Ultros, Arthros in this. I've already talked over how like translations can vary depending on the translator and the game. But yeah, that's Ultros. You can tell from the like picture on the notice here and like the general idea behind Arthros here. It absolutely relates to Altros from Final Fantasy VI. We also got Trickster, who is a Chocobo. Also very interesting hunt. This guy is actually very strong. I'm not sure if I will be able to take it on right now. We also get some help from Monit here, over there. But yeah, not doing that currently. And Antlion. Antlion is also interesting. I think Antlion is supposed to be like referencing the Antlion specifically for Final Fantasy V based on the picture. Looks a little bit like it. But Antlion also a strong one. Will take us further into Lucum Mines. But then again, also by not sure if I want to do that right now. Yeah, moving on to the Sensi currently. Let's get all the hunts there as well. That we will find on the notice board. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we got XII. That's related to the Gareth. Should also be the last rank 2 hunt that we have. So that guy should absolutely be possible. Feral Retriever also an interesting one back in Bur Omises. That guy could be a little bit troublesome. I think he does a lot of statuses. Vorpal Bunny. Also nothing to really be afraid of, I think. Mind Flayer takes us to the Hen Mines as well as XII. Okay. Also the Gareth. Bloodwing is interesting. Bloodwing is in the Barheim passage. That's one I will usually do when I go to Zahara, the Esper. Atomos is on our way to Arcades, so that's also good. And finally, Break, Break is always weird because you need to defeat Bomb King for that. And Bomb King usually is very strong, so I'm not sure if I will do this guy much later or in the foreseeable future, so... Yeah, okay, but we've got everything here. Okay, now for the monographs. Let's go to a shop. Even though the notice board should also unlock something. And let's go to the Technic shop here. But yeah, the way you unlock monographs, you need to talk to various establishments in towns, basically. For example, if you talk to like a Technic shop guy 20 times or so, suddenly the monograph will unlock. And you can do that for basically every shop in the game, every shop type. Armor shop, weapon shop, magic shop. I'm not sure about the gambit shop. General shop as well, like general goods, like potions and stuff. As well as the notice board, you also need to talk to the quote unquote, to the license board a couple of times for a monograph to appear. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I will talk to all the shops here multiple times, and once I've unlocked all the monographs, I will be back, and then we will sell stuff and see what monographs you get. Okay? See you soon. Alright, I unlocked all the monographs now, and I also need to clarify something because I made a false statement. You do not need to talk to like a general goods shop guy multiple times. It is enough when you talk to any shops like multiple times. That's always something I mix up. I always think you need to talk to the shop guy here that sells items, normal items, but now you don't have to talk to those guys. I'm always mixing that up with the monograph that gets unlocked once you talk to someone of any shop 100 times, but it does not have to be the item guy specifically. Also, I was right, the gambit shop does not have any, so in other words, you only need to talk to the Technic shop, Magic shop, Armor and Weapon shop multiple times, as well as the notice board. The notice board actually has two, one monograph for talking to the board 20 times, and then one for 40 times. And by the end, you should have 7 of those Forgotten Grimoires. One of those grimoires is also unlocked for the Textera hunt, and when you talk to the petitioner again, Robin or so? Roven? No, what was he called again? Let me look that up. Hans, what was Gatsby? You need to talk to Gatsby after you finish the hunt at the Bazaar to unlock another monograph, and then you should have 7 if you've done all of this. And now we can sell stuff and try to get some monographs. Okay, I got some. Oh yeah, that's good. I got some flame tanks. That's good money. Let's keep 3, just in case I want to use them. The Magoroku also. I should be able to keep 2. Main Gorge. Also keep 3. Both he has 1, so yeah, I should have 3. Armors, golden armor. Also 3. Survive immune against water, also 3, okay. And Traveler's Vestment. Survival Vest is actually bad. Immune against blind, yeah. Sure, let's keep all the 3. Okay, okay, 600,000 gil now. That's good. I think that was worth it. No, I can actually buy all of them, I think. I should definitely get the less expensive ones. And I also hope that those monographs in the end also, like, amortize themselves, because I'm not even sure if I get good stuff from monograph drops. It's also very weird because they are basically split up in 2. They are 4 over here and the other ones are down here. Let's get the less expensive ones. I can sadly not tell which grimoire is which monograph. I think based on the cost, this must be the hunter one, because it's the less costly one, so let's see. War Mage is good. Yeah, monographs basically enable you to get new drops and, like, not new drops, but like additional drops from certain kinds of enemies. I think War Mage monograph gives you like more stuff from like golem amorphous machine type enemies or so. I think something like that. Let's see. Hunter? Oh, I think Scholar. No, Scholar's also okay, I think. Okay, let's see this. Dragoon is obviously for dragons, I think. Dragon type enemies. This one is super expensive, 300,000. Let's get this one. Ah, Sage. That's basically the one I did not want. Sage is for elementals. Do I get that one off there? Let's get... Should I get one of the expensive ones? Ah, come on. Mage. Mage is, I think, also good. Mage is, I think, for plants and stuff. Something like that. Okay, that only leaves 2 Forgotten Grimoires I don't have right now. That one and that one. Those are actually 2 I really want. Out of all things, obviously, because those are the 2 I did not buy now. But yeah, I think, yeah, this is Hunter Monograph and Knight Monograph, respectively. Especially the Hunter one is one I wanted, because that's basically for the most common enemy types, which are like typical wildlife, like wolves, and like also those horses back in Osman Plain, and like also some bigger enemies, I think. And Hunter and Knight Monograph is for flying enemies for whatever reason, because knights and flying enemies. I don't know. But yeah, those are definitely two I also want. I think it might be that the Hunter one is the most expensive one, because as I said, it's for the most enemy types. So who knows? But yeah, hopefully we will be able to get more expensive loot now that we can sell. Because if not, then all of this was basically a waste, which I really do not hope. That's what this Shaman Shear, yeah. Okay, good. I hope that was worth it. Also, I'm currently at Miguelo's place here. Yeah, Miguelo's over here. If you returned from Lusu, Miguelo also has a special scene if you talk to him again. I think that's also something some people might not know about. But yeah, he's first of all very happy that Penelo and Van are back safely without like any trouble and so. And now he says, "Oh, you are basically my kids, kind of. But you need to grow up, so I need to let you go on your adventure, whatever. Have fun and have a good day." That's basically what he says. And if you ever want to come back, you are always welcome and stuff. It's a nice scene. Some people might miss that because it's entirely optional, and who knows about that scene. Okay, good. Okay, after we've done with the monographs, let me quickly sort my items again. I really hope I do get better stuff now. I really hope. I think based on what the randomizer says, that should actually be good. That I got all those monographs. Ice Cloud Arrows actually has Ice Element, that's nice. We also got Grand Bolts, also with Ice Element, okay. Nice. Auto Sword and no key items. Let me quickly take, yeah, Scholar. War Mage from Superior, from Amorphs and Undead. Okay, Undead was the other thing. That's actually very good. There are a lot of undead enemies, actually. Mage was from Fiends. Okay, that's stuff like those Garcia Mazeras back in the canalization. Dragoons. Oh yeah, Dragoon is weird because dragons and plants. Okay. And Sages is for elementals. Okay, and Scholar are for mechanical enemies, constructs, yeah, okay. Yeah, and then Hunter for typical wildlife, like beasts and stuff, and Knight for flying enemies. Good, what is it that I want to do now? I'm not sure... Actually, yes, I have an idea. Yes, I have an idea. We are doing the Earth Tyrant. The Earth Tyrant is an optional enemy in the Westerland. But before we can reach it, we need to fulfill a specific tiny side quest. Well, yeah, that's something to fill the gap. I think that should be enough to fill this episode or so. Let's see. That's also... I think we should also be strong enough to take that one on. First of all, I think we need to talk to this guy. Yeah, this guy is like a researcher from Arcadia, and he's currently researching the sandstorms in the Westerland. And we need to talk to a specific person now here at the like fountain plaza here. And that will lead us to another person, and that will lead us to like another thing. I think that's the one. Kotze, yeah. Okay, northern, somewhere near the north in Undertown. Okay. And this will lead us to an optional enemy, optional boss fight. That boss fight will also affect the sandstorm in the Westerland once we defeat that enemy. I hope I'm even strong enough to take that enemy on, but I think I should be fine. I think defeating the Earth Tyrant also really does nothing, except giving you like a connection from the West Ascent to the East Ascent. And I think other than that, not much. Yeah, it changes, as I said, it changes the occurrence of sandstorms. Although I think that's also mostly speculation on person's side. I couldn't find a definitive answer on the Final Fantasy wiki, at least. Also, where's that guy? That's for the Ultros hunt, and let's talk to her, yeah. Beard filter, okay. Tell me more. Yeah. Don't let me down, I won't. The hunt begins. Okay, that's Ultros. Okay, but that's not the guy I was searching for. Northern, there we go. Yeah, okay, okay, he sends us to the West Ascent now, and we need to find, like, a piece for, like, a compass. And that, those two, use as kits to, like, play in the desert or so. And that compass will allow us to reach the Earth Tyrant. But he's sending us to the West Ascent now because we need to retrieve, like, his part of the compass. That at some point they split the compass in half, like, and each one kept a piece for the compass, something like that. And like he buried his part under one of the Dynast cactuses in the West Ascent. Hence, we need to go to the West Ascent now and find that piece. Also, let's talk to him again. I think that should be good. Well, wait a second. I'm gonna talk to the other guy as well. I'm not sure if that's important. I think it is not, but it's one of those side quests I really, like, never really pay much attention to. I'm not even doing it all the time, so better safe than sorry. The Dynast cactus we are searching for is in the Shimmering Horizons, or whatever the area is called. Also, we do not have a sandstorm right now. Okay. Red serpent skin. We should not be able to get monograph drops from those wolves. Let's try a cactoid. It's a plant, and we have the dragoon monograph. Let's see. Small package. Okay, nothing. Shouldn't be a monograph drop. But yeah, the area we are searching for, Shimmering Horizons. It's one of those. It's either that like separated area here on the right side, or it's the one here on the also lower right side. Not sure about which one. Let's see. Like I said, one of those side quests I do not really have in my mind. It's also one of those side quests like the medallion side quest later on that requires you to talk to a lot of specific people in Rabanastra, which is always something which annoys me. There's also a third one like that. Which involves like making or finding a partner for Viera in Rabanastra. That's also something I need to look up again. But that's also just for some minor items usually, which is also something I never do, so yeah. Also, I was in the wrong area apparently. Let's see. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's try the other separated area. Maybe something? Nearest visible? Nope. Monograph drops are also not that common. Also, I can try to defeat a dive talent finally. Monograph drops are not that common. But once I get them, hopefully they will be valuable. Those birds look a lot like the birds in XII Rebirth, actually. Maybe they based that design a little bit on those here. Also, why is everyone not hitting? I mean, Both here, of course, but there we go. Thank you. Both here, of course, because he only has a short-range weapon. But Bashe was not hitting all that often. Gambit ally Ash, huh? Nope, nothing. It must be the one down here, I think. Actually, there's not a cactus here. Okay. That makes stuff more complicated. Whoops. Did I miss something? No, here. Yeah, there we go. The one on the side. Okay, we got the wind globe. That's the important thing we wanted to get. Oh, that's why that one guy is mentioning Shimmering Horizons, because you need to like enter Wind Trace Dunes from Shimmering Horizons. Okay. Okay. Understood. Okay, it's just another dive talon. There was one spot on the map here that wasn't really explored, so let's go around here. This is also an area where normally the Noma entity appears, at least from what I can recall. Yeah, right now we need to go back to Rabanastra again, and then we get the Wind Compass, or whatever it's called in English. I'm going in the wrong direction. You know, I'm here. No items, huh? Come on, I want to get a monograph drop. You cannot tell what a monograph drop is visibly or so. But I hope to see something exciting from drops now. Okay, and back to Rabanastra. Good. Now they are all here. Let's talk to the gang here. I do not believe it. So those guys like talk to the Banga guy now, and they tell him that once they were children, they like played in the desert and they found this egg somewhere, and we got the wind vein, okay. And they found that egg, and like they don't know what the egg was also, and now we will find that egg, and let me tell you that much, the egg is now hatched. That much I can tell you. Okay. Let's see what hatched from that egg. Shall we? Well, it is the Earth Tyrant, of course. And it's gonna be a boss fight. Let's see how that one turns out. Also, how much LP do I have? Okay, not that much. Is fine, is fine. Okay, the location we want to go is like down there somewhere. We need to go around here. Earth Tyrant is always an enemy I cannot really like measure how strong it is, because it really depends on when you do the side quest. We could have done that earlier, and I think once we were finished with Wraithwall, that's the earliest point when you can do this Earth Tyrant side quest. But that's definitely the point where he is too strong. I think at this stage it should be like okayish or so. Like otherwise I normally do that later or so, I think, if I remember to do it. Like it's also not really a side quest that's in your face, like Hans or so. So yeah, I usually do that side quest later, and then he most of the times is a pushover, the Earth Tyrant. So yeah, not really sure how strong he is. Okay, we keep getting great serpent skins. I think we can sell those for 100 gil or so, so we could get worse stuff. At least it's not a gambit. I mean, I think farming all that money was worth it. In any case or so. But yeah, over here, Normally we would not be able to enter this area because a sandstorm would be blocking our passage. But with the wind rail we can enter this area now. I think both here can stay in the party. You want Ash or Van? You still have, no, you have Sword of Kings. Immobilize. Immobilize. Any fancy statuses here? No, okay, we keep Ash. Never mind. Although, wait a second, he can quickly cast Protect Ga. And I guess also Reaching Ga. Like, some buffs do not hurt, I think. Like, the physical strength of the Earth Tyrant should be its strongest asset, so... yeah, some reduction in that regard should be good. Of course, Ash does not have anything, but yeah, let's see how this turns out. Even the map is jammed, kind of. Well, and that is what it hatched. It's a giant dinosaur. Of course, this guy's a reference to the Earth Dragon in Final Fantasy VI. Like... Ram, okay, let's see. Parry, nice. Okay, both here should be in a good shape right here, because he has the good evasion. Also, damage is not too bad. What is this music, by the way? Also, let's try to inflict some slow. Missed it. Missed it again. Once again, the gun damage here is really good. Oh, come on, Ash. Hit, please. I cannot really tell what the music is. Something very quiet so far, but also very dreadful in a sense. And look at both here over there. Okay. How about we do not slow him? Anything else you can do? Oh, you also have Protect Guy, I did not notice. Nice. I could try to cast a Decoy Ga on both Thea in a way that only both Thea gets it. Now Ash got it as well. And she got lured, nice. Okay, that did not turn out as intended. Now infuses the self-sacrifice thing. Let's try it again. That's always something annoying about Decoy in this game. Decoy can miss. And yeah, now he suddenly goes for Ash, of course. Okay, but he's going for both here again. I wonder how the AI reacts to 2 times lure. But so far it's not like... he's not targeting Ash again, so it's good. Also, this fight so far does not seem to be too much trouble. Screwtail, that's when stuff becomes more dangerous. Immune. Okay, both he is immune against Screwtail, that's very good. Van. Oh, Sonic Fangs could be dangerous. He starts using more dangerous moves now. Also, give me one more... Protect is gone. One more Protect, please. Oh, reverse, nice, thank you, never mind. Okay, we've won. Yeah, Balthea's just gonna tank everything now. If the Earth Dragon Tyrant can even hit him. Look at this boy. He suddenly went for someone else, or did he? That camera always is sometimes so strange. Okay. I wonder what element Screwtail is. Let me check this. Why is he immune? Oh, must be ice or holy then, okay. Also, we keep inflicting slow because of the guns. Please heal him. No. Okay, Van has raised. That's something we gave him last time. And the instant heal is also nice. Okay, now he's in critical health, so he might be much stronger now. Careful. Penel is always too far away for healing. Ah. Okay, let's switch in Fran, why not? Okay, oh god, Fran does not heal any damage. Oh, he got buffed defenses. That's heavily annoying. Can I tell in the menu who has Phoenix lores? No. No. And that would be handy if you could see Phoenix and Potion lores. But nope. Sure, Fran. No. Both here you are gonna revive Ash because I need more firepower, literally. Okay, thanks for the healing. Oh, come on, could you please go for both here again? Oh, nice reverse. Whatever you do, don't heal. Okay, I can switch Fran out for Ash again. Yeah, that should... Oh, nice. He also starts to combo. And thanks for all the healing. Okay, that's important. Nice. Okay, Penel was also out of range, which is good because she would have killed herself. Also, oh, no one can cure right now. Don't have Cura. Curaga, I mean. Okay, both here. Let's try Fran again. Yeah, the last few hits are always the hardest. Nice, we slowed him again. We also slapped him. Wait a second. I'm gonna use this. Let's try Quake. He does not necessarily have to absorb Earth Elemental damage. Nice. We don't have magic anymore. No MP anymore. Anyways, let's cast fire then. Better than nothing. 100. 0 damage, yeah. I could use Scourge. Let's try Poison. Okay, Mist does not mean immune, so nice sleep again. But even if he does not stay asleep, it still cancels out some turns, I think. Nice combo, but you are dead. Okay, guys, final stretch. And we're running out of MP. Let's try high potion. What was that? Something killed. Oh, did you have? I think she had reverse, right? Oh, that's annoying. Did Penel just get reversed and I like killed her with healing? Yeah, keep attacking Ash. Attacking Ash is good, but she's gonna... Yeah, she's also gonna get healed. Never mind, we almost have him. Come on, ladies. 2 more shots or so. And, come on. Ash, do it. Nice, okay. Good, that's the Earth Tyrant. I think an appropriate time in like the playthrough to do this. Nice. And the sandstorm subsides. Nice. Bow, 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 bow. Nice. Okay, and that's the Earth Tyrant. As I said, there's not a particularly like useful reward here. The connection between Esther and Wester Sand is very nice, but other than that, the reduced sandstorm chance could also be detrimental. So yeah. But defeating this guy is important for like 100%ing the game, of course, because he's the bestiary entry. You need all the bestiary entry to get out of Ambrosia. And we are here again. Actually not again, that's the first time we are really here, but we are here. Okay, but in all honesty, I actually now let's go back through the Restless End. I was thinking of going through most foreign highways and go to Giza Plains that way. And I think it should be dry in Giza Plains right now, and we need to go there because we still need to get our rewards from the Gill Snapper hunt, and we also need to deliver that ring from the Crocodile hunt. And that's stuff we can only do during the dry season. I think based on the in-game time, it should be dry right now. I also already mentioned how the weather cycle in Giza works, kind of. But it is actually based on the overall in-game time. So we currently have hour 22 in our playthrough. And based on that you can tell which season we currently have in Giza. And it's also, like I said, there's two hours it is dry and 1 hour when it's raining. It's not evenly distributed. Like the drought lasts 2 hours, like twice as long as the rains. So that's also something to keep in mind. That also makes it more annoying to get Gill Snapper and like other stuff during the rains, because, like as I just explained, the rains is basically less common. But hey, currently we seek the drought and we should have the dry season, so yeah. I wonder, are those... No, those guys are... No, those guys are staying over here now? No, never mind. I think those guys are gone now. I think it's just about... Yeah, it should be just about like defeating the Earth Tyrant and getting the compass, the Wind Vein. Okay, off to the South Gate. I want to get my rewards. Potions. Why do I want to pick up all those treasures? Not really sure. Immune. Wow, are you kidding me? That's what you get for being immune, my dude. Okay, also, yeah, it is dry. I forgot to mention that. First off, let's talk to her. She wants the ring. I'm not sure if that even gives something or not. Thank you so much. No, that's actually it. Okay. And those two. Those are the ones from the Gill Snapper hunt. That also involves the village elder. There she is. Okay, and what is our reward? Stop talking, guys. Now she just has to move away slowly. Wow. Battle harness and echo herbs. Nice. Oh, I think usually you get a piece, you get a loot for the Canopus urn from this. That's gonna be strange. How do I get the ingredients for the Canopus urn? Canopic jar, that's what it calls. Canopus urn is the German word again. Yeah, okay. I don't have onion arrows here. Okay, I think you already did get a battle harness at some point. No. Battle harness, battle harness, battle harness. Yeah. He even got 6 now. Let's try empty-handed combat. Yeah, okay. Good. I did already do one of those things here, and I did already mention that, yeah, you can do like another. You can create a new sunstone here as part of a like minor side quest, and depending on how long you take to like complete the sunstone, you get different rewards from this side quest. Last time I did it in the fastest way possible, which was under 5 minutes, I think. Let's just say it was under 5 minutes, but there's also a reward if you take longer than 5. And there's also one if you take longer than like half an hour, which is absurdly long. But I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I will talk to her now, and I will try to get those other 2 rewards now, because those should also be randomized. I said I wouldn't get them, but while I'm here, I might as well get them. And this episode here is like a cut episode anyway, so might as well do this as well. So yeah, as I said, sure, why not? As I said, I will do this now, and I will wait until, yeah, I meet those thresholds, and then I return here and get the reward. The half-hour long one will be annoying, but hey. And I also think like the speed up button does not do anything or so. So yeah, we will see us once I'm finished with one of the sunstones here, and yeah, let's see what we get from that, okay? Okay. Yeah, okay, I think this should be a good spot to cut back in again. I obtained a sunstone, I waited a little bit, and yeah. Now, one thing I'm not sure about, I looked some stuff up, and one thing I'm not sure about is if like the timer basically stops for this when you get this message, or if the timer continues until you actually deliver the sunstone. I think with the appearance of this message, the timer should stop. At least I do not see the reason why the quality of the sunstone should like get reduced if you carry it along for longer. So I'm gonna assume that this is the moment the timer for this side quest stops. I also looked up the actual like real like time thresholds for this, and the thresholds are as following. The first threshold is 7 minutes, then there's 15 minutes, then there is, I think 20, was it 20? Oh yeah, there's, yeah, I had to look at my laptop again. Yeah, there's a threshold for 7 minutes, 50 minutes, and 35 minutes. The last reward, or the first reward we did get from this, last time we did this was the one for doing it under 7 minutes. Now we should hopefully get the one that's for under 15 minutes. And then there's the one for under 35 minutes. And then the one for taking longer than 35 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that's definitely the second tier reward. That also is like another thing I can confirm now is that a speed up does not affect this side quest. It is actually real time, which makes this ridiculously easy with 4 times speed. But yeah, speed up does not affect the timer here for the Sunstone side quest, because I waited in 4 times speed just to check it. And yeah, another good news is I do not need to get the other rewards as well, especially not the one for 35 minutes. Because the other 2 rewards, like the one for under 35 minutes and the one for over 35 minutes, are only gil, and those are not randomized. Also, I can tell that this is the second best reward based on the gil I get. The first under 7 minute reward gives 200, and the second here 150 gil. We get 2 red caps, 3 mithril blades. Okay. I'm not sure about the red caps. The red caps might actually be good. Let's see. Oh, they are actually new, and 26. Could be worse, I guess. Yeah, I think for this stage currently they are pretty good, so yeah, okay, I can work with that. But yeah, I'm gonna return to Ravanastro now. I think that's the third time I actually quote-unquote return to Ravanastro in this episode. But that's how it is. This episode in general is a mess because I need to reduce 3 hours of... actually 2.5, never mind. 2.5 to 1 hour episode, but it should work out. It should work out. But yeah, this also actually concludes this episode. We did the monograph stuff. We did a lot of farming today, but that's also something that needs to be done at some point. But yeah, we did the Earth Tyrant as well, which is nice, and also did get the second reward here, just for kicks. That's good, that's actually pretty good. Right now I'm gonna end the episode. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, next time we will do some hunts probably. I definitely want to go to the Garamzade waterway again. We might also try some Esper, just to see how strong they are. And maybe we will also be able to defeat them. That would be the best case scenario, but I don't know. Especially Kuchulain in the waterway is always one I struggle with. Usually an enemy that I have a lot of respect for, because he's strong. And the other ones are also not to be trifled with, but yeah, we will see that next time. Thank you all for watching, and as always, take care and goodbye.